Coach, David Smoke, 365 Sports, or at least I used to be, until I was unceremoniously canned by Ashley Hodge. In any event, Auburn hasn't played Baylor in a long time, so the familiarity is not there like it is maybe with some other schools. Have you spent any time watching film of Baylor's players? And if so, can you provide some insight as to what you have seen out of them?
That's a great question. Yes, all I've been doing this offseason is watching film of all of Baylor's players. And I have to say, I am impressed with what I have seen. Davis Overt is going to be the leader of that team. I think he's a fluid player with great iron control. He hits a beautiful natural draw and seems to always find the fairway. Jonas Apple hits the ball a mile and has really good touch around the greens. Sam Dossie is just a machine on the course and doesn't get unnerved regardless of the pressure of the situation. Evan Vo is a redshirt senior and a former Auburn player who I've actually played with sometimes when I didn't feel like going to football practices. He's really going to help their squad with his experience and leadership abilities. But keep an eye on that young kid from Sweden, Sternfelt. As a freshman last year, he showed flashes of maturity beyond his age, especially in the Cabo Invitational. So I think Baylor's going to be formidable this year, and don't be surprised if they end up in the final pairing at the NCAA tournament.
Coach, I appreciate that review of Baylor's golf team, but I was really interested in your review of Baylor's football players.
Oh, football. Sorry, I misunderstood your question. Yeah, I don't know anything about their football players.
Coach Ashley Hodge, owner and king of Sikkim 365 Sports. And for the record, I did not fire David Smoke. Now, we continue to have a collaborative working relationship, albeit not as direct as it once was. Anyway, following up on Smokey's question, do you have any familiarity whatsoever with Baylor, their coaches, or their players?
Of course, I know a great deal about Baylor's coaches. I spent a lot of time fishing with many of them over the offseason. Jake Spavital is a terrific angler. He's got good technique with an open-face reel that allows him to cast into tight areas with precision. Keenan Hall rocks a Zebco like nobody's business. Dallas Baker is a master with a Rapala crankbait, and Todd Powledge will haul in a mess of catfish with that stink bait he uses. But going back to Smokey's question, got a funny story for you since you're a basketball guy. During spring practice, me and Jeremy Roach got so wrapped up in a Calcutta that we lost track of time, and he didn't get to the arena for the Duke game until 3 minutes into the first half. I've never seen Scott Drew so mad in my life. I think his quote was, "What in the darn heck crap were you thinking, freeze?"
Coach Drake told former Sikkim 365 big baller and star of the Up-Tempo Blonde Boys Power Hour. It's no secret that you've been involved in some off-field scandals, as has Baylor. You've seemingly successfully navigated those troubled waters. Do you think your troubles, all unpleasant, are an important part of your journey to where you are as a man and a coach today?
Thanks, party animal. To answer your question, yes, I do. But I feel like I need to clear a few things up regarding some of the issues in my past. Much of it has been misconstrued, and much of it is misinformation. For example, the thing about my phone records showing calls to escorts is perfectly explainable. I was concerned about the safety of my team as we arrive in buses to certain road game venues, so I Googled bus escorts to find a company that would escort our buses as we arrived at opposing team stadiums. My iPhone apparently auto-corrected the search to busty escorts, and Google provided phone numbers accordingly. By the 12th call in 33 months to those services, I realized the error and never called them again. It really was an innocent mistake. Thanks for the question, and I hope that clears things up. Okay, folks, that's all the questions for today. I would like to conclude my remarks by saying it has been a very productive and successful off-season. My handicap is down to a 7, and I have qualified for the Yokohama Tire Bassmaster Elite Tournament at Lake St. Clair in August. We're excited to get the season started against Baylor down in Waco. From what my coaches are telling me, we should have no trouble beating Baylor. They're ass.